Good morning and welcome to House of Joy. Happy Mother's Day, where the joy of the Lord is our strength, Nehemiah 8:10. We'd love to have you come be with us this morning for Mother's Day. We're having muffins and mothers today. So 9:30, orange juice and muffins and coffee and some specialty coffee. And but what we really come for is Jesus. That's what we really come for. We don't come for the muffins or the coffee or the free gift for Mother's Day or
Those
whatever.
are good.
Those things
Those
are nice.
good.
But
Yeah.
oh my goodness, the presence of the Lord. That's
Yeah.
what we come for
That's
here.
exactly right.
And we'd love for you to come. 1510 Lindbergh Drive in Slidell, right in between the Gulf Coast and New Orleans. We're in a perfect spot for you to come see us.
Right. Lots of great stuff to do, and see you around here after service if you're coming from out of town or from another region. So today I'm going to be sharing about getting a grip. Getting a grip, not a grippa, okay? A grippa almost got saved, but we're going to talk about getting a grip. And I'm going to actually be referencing from Proverbs where it says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
3, 5, and 6.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. You know, so many times we lose our grip in the midst of turmoil, in the midst of the winds of this life, in the midst of the things that we just kind of allow to push us around. You know, it's so strange living here in an area where you have hurricanes, is to come back after a hurricane, and especially if it was a particularly bad one, to see things that were over here moved over here. And you're like, wow, that looks weird, that looks strange, you know. Why did that and it took a wind, or it took tidal force driven by a wind to do that.
Okay.
And so when those things happen, we realize that those things were not moored down, they were simply sitting on top of the ground. And when they sat on top of the ground, the wind that came along moved them. And you see, this is why it tells us to lean not on our own understanding, because our own understanding is movable. Our own understanding is subject to the whims and wishes and opinions of man. And if you ever had anything to do with the court system, you know that in a lot of cases, not so much criminal, but civil cases, they're driven by opinion. They're driven by opinion of a judge. A judge will look at a situation and say, well, this person was injured by this corporation and they were negligent in their practices, and because of that, it is our opinion. It is the opinion of this court that this happened, and that's what happens. It talks about leaning not on our own understanding. Our own understanding is simply our opinion. And when we step away from our opinions and we go after the surety of God, we go after the absolutes of God, then we can't be moved. Lean not on our own understanding. Trust in the Lord always. And again, I say, trust Him. Rejoice in the Lord always.
Yeah.
And again, I say, rejoice. And the reason we rejoice is because we have a sure foundation. We have someone who is immovable. He doesn't move like we do, and that's what I'm going to be sharing this morning at 10.
You know, it's funny. There's a lot of times when there are circumstances in my life, in your life too, where things will happen with kids, things will happen with, health, things will happen with circumstances, different things. And I find myself hanging on to Jesus, and I picture myself like someone with their arms around a palm tree, gripping on with all their might while the wind's blowing me. But you're hanging on to Jesus, man. You hang on to Jesus,
that's right,
and you'll be immovable.
That's right.
You won't be moved. There was a song we used to sing, we shall not be moved.
Yeah.
And then a newer one, I will not be shaken,
I will not be shaken.
And
right.
So, when we hanging on to Jesus.
And it's so easy to be shaken in these days and times.
Yes, it is.
Hey, listen, why don't you join us this morning at 10 o'clock, 1510 Lindbergh Drive, the I-10 service road right here in Slidell. Mother's Day, we got muffins and moms today, and invite your favorite mom, and come on, we got plenty of everything. So just jump in here and have a good time with us. Enjoy some amazing fellowship, good word, and wonderful worship every Sunday.
Absolutely.
Just
wonderful.
Incredible worship here at House of Joy Church, 1510 Lindbergh Drive. Hey, listen, we love you. God bless you. You have an amazing God-filled day. Happy Mother's Day, moms. Take care.